The number on your screen is $1,047,322. You made it in one day. The motivation was an emotional variable, a woman. You come home to execute the celebration phase, only to find her with him, a known entity, your family's oldest friend. They have miscalculated their position. You decide to correct the imbalance. For 5 years, your life is a known function. You are a data analyst, an input-output machine in a corporate structure. Your day is a constant hum of fluorescent lights and the smell of stale coffee. You are not burning out. Your utility is simply being amortized over 260 working days a year. There is a catalyst in this system, Chloe. She is ambitious. Her ambitions become your target metrics: a house, travel, freedom from financial gravity. Your salary is a low-velocity drip feed, insufficient to meet these metrics. The feeling is not inadequacy. It is a mathematical problem in want of a solution. You begin looking for a way out. Not a way out, an exploit. You spend 6 months in due diligence. You analyze fringe biotech firms searching for an asset with asymmetric upside. You find it, a small firm on the verge of a gene therapy breakthrough. The risk is total. Deploying your entire capital base, a small inheritance, is a calculated, not an emotional, decision. You click buy. For 2 months, the position is static. Your partner grows impatient. She refers to it as your little project. You feel nothing. You watch the data. Then, on a Tuesday morning, the catalyst hits. A press release, successful clinical trials. The stock does not climb, it reprices. The number on the screen shifts by 3 commas. You are a millionaire. You do not laugh. You observe the number. This is not freedom. It is leverage. It is the end of the 9-to-5 function. It is the key to executing the plan. You grab your coat. Your objective is clear. Go home and inform your partner that the next phase is about to begin. The drive home is a sequence of projected outcomes. You picture the planned reaction, the shock, the joy, the strategic planning. You arrive early. This is an unscheduled variable. The front door is unlocked. You hear 2 voices. One is your partner's. The other is a known quantity, Marcus, a man you called uncle, a pillar of the family structure, a family friend. You push the bedroom door open. You observe everything. The scene is unambiguous. Your partner, Chloe, and Marcus. The champagne bottle you are holding does not shatter when it falls. It rolls. They freeze. Their faces register shock and guilt. She begins to speak. He looks at the wall. You do not shout. You do not scream. The emotional response is not fire, then ice. We can say it's a system shutdown, a hard reboot. You look at the woman for whom you executed the financial maneuver. You see it as a data anomaly. You look at the man who offered you fatherly advice. You see a structural weakness. Their words are noise. You turn and walk out. You leave the bottle on the floor. That night you do not sleep. Despair is an inefficient state. You process it and file it away. It is replaced by a new directive. They did not just betray you. They misread you. They assumed you were the same low-value asset from yesterday. This was a critical error. By sunrise, grief has been converted into a single, crystalline objective. Not revenge. A structural dismantling. Your first call is not to a friend. It is to a legal asset. The most ruthless asset protection attorney you can acquire, just like Harvey Specter from Suits. He listens to your summary without emotion. When you finish, he asks 2 questions. The capital is new? Less than 24 hours. And you are not married? No. A thin smile. This is clean. The next 72 hours are an exercise in rapid fortification. Your grief is archived. It is replaced by pure strategy. Following precise instructions, you build. The $1 million event is moved into a series of irrevocable trusts, legal structures designed for total insulation. New bank accounts are opened. All financial links to the variable Chloe are severed. A private investigator is retained. Data is collected. Hotel receipts paid for by Marcus. Incriminating text messages. Every lie is now a documented liability. Every secret meeting, a line item in a thickening file. While the legal walls are erected, you plan the social demolition. Marcus is a partner at a consulting firm. His career is predicated on an image of trust and character. Chloe is an aspiring designer. Her client list is a direct function of his social network. Their world is an interdependent system. You have found the single point of failure. 3 days after you walked out, the fortification is complete. The capital is secure. The evidence is compiled. The plan is set. You feel no anger, no sadness, just the quiet focus of an architect about to decommission a flawed structure. The venue is a tradition. Every year, both families gather to celebrate Aunt Sarah's birthday, Marcus's wife. For many years, this dinner has been a ritual of warmth, laughter, and trust. The optics are perfect. Your parents toast him. Chloe is there too. They are tense, but they believe your silence is weakness. They believe you will eventually be absorbed as a loss. Dinner proceeds. You eat your food. You listen. You wait until dessert is served. You place a manila folder on the center of the table. You slide it toward Marcus. "What's this?" he asks. "Your file," you say. Your voice is quiet. It carries. He opens it. The first page is a high-resolution photo of them, leaving a hotel last week. His face loses its color. He shuffles the pages, hotel bills, text transcripts, a detailed timeline of the liability he created. You place a second, thinner folder on the table. That one is for Chloe. Inside, a formal eviction notice from the apartment, which is in your name only. A letter from your attorney stating that due to documented evidence, any and all claims to your assets will be contested and defeated. The legal basis is non-existent. The silence is absolute. She begins to tremble. He stares at the papers. "You made $1 million on Tuesday," you state to the table. The voice is even, cold. The capital was for a life with her. You came home to tell her, and you found this. Your parents stare. The betrayal is no longer a private failure. It is a public ledger. You stand. "Enjoy the party, Marcus." The aftermath is the outcome of the executed strategy. Chloe has no legal claim to your assets. Her case is dismissed with prejudice. Her operational runway ends. She moves back with her parents. Her strategic objectives are now dust. Marcus's collapse is more efficient. A single anonymous package is sent to the managing partner of his firm. An internal investigation is launched. The man whose career was built on perceived integrity is exposed. He is forced to resign. His reputational capital is zeroed out. You take the money, you liquidate the old life, the apartment, the job. You buy a one-way ticket with no defined destination. For the first time, you are not executing on someone else's strategic plan. The exhaustion is gone. It is replaced by a quiet sense of equilibrium. The optimal revenge was not their destruction. It was structuring your own success so completely that they ceased to be a relevant variable. You won, not by engaging, but by moving to a system where they could no longer operate. You have started over, but you understand this is not a new beginning. It is simply the next phase. You have not lost anything you can name. You have exchanged it.